card, or you're not right? No? I'll ring. Rungan, we're about to start an auction. We need some help. We appear to have lost connectivity on the property itself. So I would appreciate a call back ASAP, please. Thanks very much. Oh, no, it's done. 6:03. But he's just trying to get the... We've got an online bidder we've got to sort out. You might have to do it on...
I've got my iPad there as well.
Well, the alternative is you take it as a phone bid and sort him out later. What's up? Danny. Can you just give his number? See how you go. It doesn't work at half time.
Well, there are suburbs that by the mere mention of their name conjures up an image in one's mind. And you'd have to say Beaumaris would be amongst them. You think of Beaumaris, you think of the beach, but it's a whole lot more than that. Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Ralph Salter. On behalf of our vendors and the team at Gros Waddell, a very warm welcome to you at this twilight auction of 17 to 19 Balcombe Park Lane here in Beaumaris. We very proudly offer you today for your competition the property contained within a single certificate of title, being lots 25 and 26 on plan of subdivision 00649, being the whole of the land contained, as I said, in a single certificate of title, volume 8031, folio 635, being the land together with any improvements more commonly known simply as 17 to 19 Balcombe Park Lane here in Beaumaris. We sell the property today with the chattels as listed within the contract or within the particulars of sale, and they are simply all fixed floor coverings, light fittings and window furnishings. The price is something you're here to help us to determine today. Terms, 10% deposit, balance in some 30 or 60 days. We sell the property today subject to a month-to-month lease, a periodic lease, but as I said, you will be able to determine that lease, obviously, once you purchase the property, depending on your own circumstances and what you're particularly looking to do. Before we get started any further, just a bit of housekeeping. First of all, I guess I'm obliged by law, despite the fact that we've got donuts and have had for 40 days, just maintain your COVID distance if you could, your 1.5 metres, unless you're in a bubble. I guess we're obliged to say that. The other thing I wanted to let you know is we are, in fact, also running the auction live online through Anywhere Auctions. We have online bidders, and we will be, as I said, we may very well receive bids throughout the auction from those bidders online, and welcome to you as well. But more particularly, getting back to the particulars at hand, auction rules, something I know you're all familiar with, but I'll run through them so we're all very clear, and they are as follows. The property today is offered for sale by public auction, subject to the vendor's reserve price. The highest bidder whose bid is accepted by me as the auctioneer shall be the purchaser. If any dispute arises, the bidding, I'll put the property up again at the last undisputed bid. I'll determine the minimum and maximum amounts by which the bidding may be advanced. Once a bid's been made, it may not be retracted. Please note the auction is being conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that have been made available since before the start of the auction. The vendors have a reserve price. As the auctioneer, I will indicate bidders upon request. The law prohibits false bids, prohibits major disruption by bidders and prohibits bidders from preventing others from bidding and provides fines for this conduct. The rules permit vendor bids. The words I will use during the auction to indicate I'm making a bid on behalf of the vendor are vendor bid. By law only I, as the auctioneer, may make a vendor bid. Please note that we cannot accept late bids. If I bring my hand down to indicate the property is sold, we cannot reopen the auction. Finally, the purchaser will be the person to whom the property is knocked down. They'll be required to pay a deposit equivalent to 10% of the purchase price upon signing of the contract. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the vendor statement of section 32, as it's otherwise referred, the all-important certificate of title that obviously identifies the two lots, 25 and 26, that have a frontage of almost 31 metres and an overall land area of a fairly generous 1,394 square metres in total. The property is covered by the City of Bayside planning scheme and included within a neighbourhood residential zone Schedule 3 with a design and development overlay. The property is being sold as subject to a permit for 3 double-storey dwellings. The permit has been extended to the completion date of the 9th of November 2024. All the outgoings clearly identified within the section 32. And finally, Vic Roads have no proposals to run a freeway up and down this particular section of Beaumaris, which I'm sure will please many of you undoubtedly. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a wonderful chance to capitalise on a development opportunity in one of Melbourne's prestigious suburbs. With approved plans, as I've mentioned already, to build 3 wonderful high-end town residences, each with their own pools, is obviously not to be sneezed at in itself. But let's put that aside for a moment, park it to one side and have a look at what we've got. We've got a perfectly serviceable 4-bedroom home, a wonderful allotment of land, and the opportunity to perhaps extend, renovate, or indeed redevelop council approval should also not be discounted as a possibility. With no less than half a dozen schools in really within minutes walk from here, and of course the prized Beaumaris Secondary College being very closely located, Mentones Girls Grammar and other schools besides, that would be enough of an attraction to bring people to this location in itself. But for lovers of the small white ball, how much better does it get than this? You've got probably Australia's leading golf course at the end of your street, just probably about a 6-iron from here for those who've got some talent. But you've got, if that's not enough, there are several other golf courses within close proximity. 7 to 8 minutes drive to Southland Shopping Centre, 5 minutes down to the foreshore and to Beaumaris Yacht Club. Farmers Market, if you like that sort of thing, also 4 minutes away. There is no better place to park yourself, I wouldn't have thought, than right here at 17 to 19 Balcombe Park Lane here in Beaumaris. And ladies and gentlemen, you are not just buying a small property, you are buying a place to park your dreams, as I said, if you don't choose to go ahead and run with the development that has been approved, and what a great development that is too. So, of course, at this point, I throw the question open to you. All of you have very kindly come out ahead of your dinner to watch me, hoping that some of you are here to participate. I'm in your hands. What can I see to start? Fair and reasonable bid is what we're looking for. We have vendors that are going to be selling today, and it's really just up to you as to how we get about it. What can I see to start? I could throw in the usual line about how quiet the neighbourhood is, but you've heard it all before.
2.4.
There you go. That's the start. Thank you, sir. If I had a bottle of bubbly, I'd give it to you. At 2.4, there's our opening bid, ladies and gentlemen. At 2.4, I have now, and at 2.4, fairly big. At 2.4, happy to take a 50 from here if you like. At 2.4, I have. At $2.4 million, look at the size of the allotment you're looking at. Look at where you're located. At 2.4, I'm fairly bid now. At $2,400,000, looking for a further advance now. Can I see 2.45? At 2.45, welcome to you, sir. Against you, 2.5 if you like. At 2.45, bids here on my left. At 2.45, please let me know, Andrew, if we've got any online action at the same time. Don't want to forget about them. At 2.45, I have. Fairly bid against you, sir. At 2.45, I have. At $2,450,000, can I see 2.5 even anywhere at all? At $2,450,000, happy to call it 3 times if you like. 2.45 then, once. 2.45 twice.
246.
246, good bid. At 246 I've got. That's a very good bid.
Online bid 25.
No, 24625. Thank you.
25.
Take that online at 2.5 I have. At 2.5 I have. At 2.5 against you and you earlier and you at 2.5 I've got. $2,500,000. Prefer to stay in 25s at this stage if we can. But as I've taken a 10, I'll take it from any of you if you like. I've got 10 now, 2510. 251 I've got. 2.51's the bid. At 2,510,20, can I see anywhere at all at 2.51 I have? At $2,510,000, and the fact that I'm taking 10s, you're not going to be able to value the property within that range, I can tell you. The bid's on my left. Fairly bid here. Three of you otherwise in it at $2.51 million once. At 2.51 then twice.
252.
252. 3 can I say, sir? 252 I've got. At 3. If you like now, 3 you've got. At 253 and 4, if you like 5, be a good bid. At 253. Everyone has a limit, so don't be intimidated. At 2.53 any online action here, Andrew. At 255, good bid there. At 2556 I've got. At 256, why don't you round me up at 26? Really see if you're serious. At 2.56 I've got now. At 2,560,000, have I left you behind, sir? At 2,560,000, I loved your opening bid. Prefer to see a bit more action from you, though, just to keep things interesting. At $2,560,000 I have now at 2.56. Once at 256. Twice then at $2,560,000. Not a lot to think about. Look at the size of the allotment you're talking about here.
2.57 online.
At 2.57 online I've got. At 257 and 8 I have. At 258 now. At 2.589, can I say round me up at 26 if you like online. At 2,580,000 I have. Bids back here on my left against you. At $2,580,000, then calling it 3 times if you wish. Not a lot of property comes up like this around here, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm sure plenty of you are hungry and like to get home for dinner.
2.6.
Welcome to you, sir. Where have you been all auction? I'm delighted to have you aboard at 2.6. He's not so delighted to have you aboard, and neither are they. At 2.61. And 2, can I say? And I've got it. And 3, if you like, sir. And 3.
2.65 online.
Oh, hello. 2.65 online. They're becoming my new best friend. 6.6. At 6.6 and 7. And 7. At 2.67 now. At 2,670,000. Can I say 80? Yes, I can on the nod. 2.7 round me up, sir. At 2.7 he does. At 2.7 and 10 if you like. At 2.71 now. At $2,710,000. A lot of notes there. I hope your ink doesn't run out, sir. At $2.71 million against you. It's against you. It's 271, 272. At $2,720,000 now. At 2.72 bids on my left and 3. 2.73.
2.75 online.
275 online, 2.75 million now, 6. At 277. At 277 I have on my left, 2.77. At 2,770,000 and 80 if you like. And 80 he does. Round me up at 2.8, can I say? At 2.8 I have. At $2.8 million now. At $2.8 million, 3 of you actively in it, a couple of you have left behind. At $2.8 million bids here, 1. Yep, 2.81. 2.82. Got it. 2.82 at $2,820,000. Once then at $2,820,000. Twice. $2.82 million bids here. 8.3 got it. 4. 8.4.
2.85 online.
2.85 online now. At $2,850,000. I don't like it when they go like that. And usually they are the ones that make the decisions. At 2.86. At $2,860,000 against you and online. At $2,860,000. Bids on my left. Once then at $2,860,000. Twice. $2.86 million.
2.9 online.
That's a great bid. 2.9. How about you round me up to 3, sir? Teach them a lesson online. Well, you can't even see the whites of their eyes. At $2.9 million, can I say 10? And 10 I can. At 2.91, left you guys behind, I take it? Yes. She says yes, definitely. He doesn't say anything. That's the way the relationship works. At $2,910,000, bids here on my left, against our online bidder, primarily at this stage, and anybody else that wants to join in. $2.91 million then once, twice, third and final call at $2,910,000.
2.92.
2.92 and 3 and 3. 2.93. Why don't you tell them to go to 3 million? He won't at this stage.
Tell them in the camera, mate.
Why don't you go to 3 million? 2.93 million. A lot of hungry neighbours here. At $2,930,000. Bids here on my left. We don't get any further bids, ladies and gentlemen. We are selling, not referring. I'll make it clear we're on the market. We are selling 2.93. Got to the reserve a while back.
2.94 online.
2.94. 5 can I say? 5 I can. Round me up at 3. We're going to get there, Andrew. 2.95's on my left. 296 or 3, I don't mind. At 295, bids on my left. Been with us pretty much all the way. At $2,950,000, we're selling once.
2.955.
955, chopping me down. What's that? 96. Thank you. I thought you were telling me you're out. I just started to enjoy myself. At 2.96. Another 5 if they like. Don't offer me 2.5. Not going to take it. But at $2,960,000, I'm fairly bid, and we are selling. Make no mistake, once. Royal Melbourne up the end of the street. Can't offer you another one of those unless one of the neighbours wants to get involved. Tell us they want to sell. At $2,960,000, once then, twice. We are selling. Need to know if you're in or out.
2.9.
2.97. You're going to be in a lot of trouble when you get home. At $2,907,000, welcome back to you. 2.978. Yes, 2.98. Why don't you just round me up at 3 and really test it? $2,980,000. As I've heard it said before, it's only money and it's cheap at the moment. And where else would you park your money but in real estate at $2,980,000 then? First call. Second. Sure. 2,985. 3. Do you want to round me up at 3 and just move it on?
So where are we now?
2,985. So we're 15 away from 3. You could make a real statement. 3 million? 3? 299. There you go, he's left it open for you at 299. Might tell you something about the game of chess he plays. At $2,990,000. Once then, at 2.99. I don't know whether the phone's coming out to ring the bank manager or just to do the calcs on the calculator. At $2,990,000, we're selling 5. 2,995. Can I say 3, sir? I was suggesting we're going to get there.
Yep.
We're there. Congratulations. At $3 million, we've hit the 3. At $3 million, don't leave him there, whatever you do. That could be his limit. At $3 million, can I say 5? Just a fiver? It's just a holiday? 3 million, yes. 5,000, just to test him, see whether he's good for it. At $3 million even, I'm going to sell if I don't get a better bid. Are we out online? 5? 1. We were looking at a holiday a moment ago. Now we're just looking at a good night out. At $3 million and 1. Okay, I'll take you 1, 5. 3 million and 5, can I say? 3 million and 5. How about one more? I heard you say that before. And he overrode you. At 3 million and 5, you're definitely out. Very much appreciate your involvement and your participation. Are we out online, Andrew? At $3,005,000, we are going to sell if there's no better bid. Once, twice, third and final call. Need to know if they're in or out. Are you in or out online? Going to knock it down. No late bids.
Nothing yet.
At 3 million and 5. Been with us along the way. You've hidden behind your camera there, so we don't know really who you are. At 3 million and 5. Don't want to knock it down without giving you a chance. First call then. Second. Third and final. All finished, silent and done. You're definitely out over there. Yes. Thank you very much. Just wanted to make sure. At $3,005,000, the property is going. It's going. It's sold. Congratulations to our successful purchaser. Commiserations to our underbidders. Thank you very much for attending another Grosfordell auction. We wish you all a very good evening. Enjoy your dinner. Good night.
Homes, so